Abilities of a consumer. Be aware about various goods and services available in the market so that an intelligent and wise choice can be made. Second, buy only standardized goods as they provide quality assurance. Thus, look for ISI or electrical goods and FEO mark on the food products, hallmark on jewelry. Learn about the risk associated with the product and services. Follow manufacturer instructions and use the product safely. Fourth point, read labels carefully so as to have information about the price, net weight, manufacturing, and expiry date. Fifth point, assert yourself to ensure that you get a fair deal. 6. Be honest in your dealings. 7. Ask for a cash memo or a purchase of goods or services. This would serve as a proof of the purchase made. Next, 8th, file a complaint in an appropriate consumer forum in case of the shortcoming in the quality of goods purchased or services availed. Ninth, form consumer societies which would play an active part in educating consumers and safeguarding their interest. 10th point, respect the environment, avoid waste, littering, and contributing to pollution. Now, what are the reliefs available to the consumer? First, if the consumer court satisfied with the genuineness of the complaint, the following relief is available: to remove the defect of goods or deficiency in services, to replace the defective product with a new one, to refund the price paid for the product or the charges paid for the service, to pay a reasonable amount of compensation for any loss or injury suffered by the consumer due to the negligence of the opposite party. Next point, to pay punitive damages, penalty charges in appropriate circumstances. Next point, to discontinue the unfair restrictive trade practice and not to repeat it in the future. Next, not to offer hazardous goods for sale. Next, to withdraw the hazard goods for sale. Next, to seize manufacturer and hazard goods and to desist for offering hazard products or services. To pay any amount to be credited to the Consumer Welfare Fund or any other organization person to be utilized in the prescribed manner. Next topic is ways and means of consumer protection. First is self-regulation by business. Second is business associations. Third is consumer awareness. Fourth is consumer organization. Fifth is government. These are the ways and means of consumer protection. Next is role of consumer organization and NGOs. In India, several consumer organization and non-governmental organization NGO have been set up for the protection and promotion of consumers' interests. Non-government organization are non-profit organization which aim at promoting the welfare of the people. They have a constitution of their own and free from the government interference. Consumer organization and NGO perform several functions for the protection and promotion of the interest of the consumer. First, educating the general public about the consumer rights by organizing training programs, seminars, and workshops. Second is publishing periodicals and other publications to impart knowledge about consumer problems, legal reporting, relief available, and other matters of interest. Next, carrying out the comparative test and consumer products in asserting laboratories to test relative quality of the competing brand and publishing the test result for the benefit of the consumer. Next point is encouraging consumer to strongly protect and strongly first protect and they can take the action also for the exploitative and unfair trade practices of seller. Next is provide legal assistance to consumer. Next, filing complaint in appropriate consumer courts on behalf of the consumer. And last point is taking an initiative in filing the cases in the consumer court in the interest of the general public, not for any individual. So there are some Consumer Coordination Council Delhi, and Common Cause Delhi, voluntary organization in interest of consumer education, Voice Delhi, Consumer Education and Research Center Ahmedabad, Consumer Protections Council CPC Ahmedabad, Consumer Guidance Society of India Mumbai, and Mumbai Grak Panchayat, and Karnataka Consumer Service Society Bangalore, Consumer Association Kolkata. These are the important consumer organization and NGO engaged in promoting the consumer interest. Thank you very much.